This is Bona View, a total view of business organizations, national issues, and agencies.
We are not just selling products, we are fire engineers. We provide solutions. And the solution is that when we know that you have an issue, you have a problem, we now provide solutions to that. And what is fire engineering? We provide even from the design stage. For example, you want to do any installation, you have to start from the design. What is design? Then when we look at the design the contractor has given to us, we even help to add more value to what they have done by advising them on what they need to adjust or what they need to remove. We don't only sell or do things, we add value to our clients. Majorly, we know that government has a lot of role to play when it comes to safety. So we look at the government too. Even for example now, by April, between April 6 and 7, there's a conference coming up for what do you call it, the Top Building Fire Safety Conference. And why we need to do that is because we need to bring people together to come and discuss. We have witnessed the fire incidents on the top building. We have witnessed the building collapse, top building collapse. So we want to bring the stakeholders together to discuss on this, including the government officials. Come and tell us what are you doing concerning the incident we've been having on this on this top building. And they are going to gather together at a place, at Oriental Hotel. And that is what we want to do. Just to come out with a communique. Government has to tell us what they are doing. And every one of us who are the stakeholders in the industry now have to look at it and say, okay, this is how we want to go in this. And that's one of the value we are providing as a company. Sovereign Fire Limited has been the forefront of fire engineering and fire protection system. So what we are doing is just bring them together and then ensure that there is a way forward. Because we don't want to wait for disaster to happen before we begin to run the task together. Let us provide solution first before the start begin to happen. Those are the things that we're doing currently.
That are in this building today, they are the people that are saddled with responsibilities of protection of life and properties. Let us talk about looking at the only thing about money. Think about the life of the people. People buy a lot of fire extinguishers that are expired, that even the extinguishers are now becoming disaster.
The Lagos State Safety Commission will continue to collaborate and partner with government and non-government agencies to set policies and regulations that ensure that indeed we are all safe. The Ministry of Special Duties, being the mother agency for the Lagos State Safety Commission, the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, and indeed the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, will continue to work with everyone to ensure a safer Lagos.
That conference will have been out there since 2020, because the incident happened in 2019, sometime before August, when there was a building that caught fire in England. And we were looking at what the fire service in England and every other rescue teams were doing, and we found out that there was nothing much that they can do because of the cladding that was used for that building. And a lot of life was lost, a lot of injury and some other stuff. So that's when I came out to myself. I said, look, as being Director General of Lagos State Safety Commission, we need to do something about this. And I called Engr Jumade. I said, you're an expert on fire. Okay, let's do something. And at that time, we tried to get the people in the built industry, all the engineers, architects, whatever, mention them all. So to come down to allow us, let's have a stakeholders meeting. And we did that for the first time. And that's how the whole thing started from, that we need to do a conference. So then later, there was a conference that was done in England after. For this conference that Engr Jumade was able to attend and see how it was done. Then later, I think it happens again in Dubai, and he now like, okay, I'm going to continue this thing to be able to get it done in Nigeria. So, and that's how the whole thing started. and he was able to get to all the key players in the industry of when it comes to like prevention. So in which safety is more paramount into that. And that's how he was able to get that conference done in the Oriental Hotel.